Go. Very nice, ladies.
Very nice. So, I missed your spoken intro.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, well, my name is Haley Koski, and I go to Beaumont Middle School. I'm in 7th grade. And, well, I played with my competence Luda. Oh my gosh. Yes, okay.
Things to work out in advance. Very good. So have you played solo and ensemble before?
No, this is my first
Oh,
time.
your first time. Very good. Do you have a private teacher?
I have Kelly Garoni as my private teacher.
Okay. So did she work with you on how to do your presentation and all that? Whose idea was it for you to count off all the rests and interludes and movements?
Oh, well, so, okay. Before, when I was practicing this, I got super tired, like my mouth got really tired. So we thought that I could like put two,
Well, you absolutely can do that. Actually, that would be the correct thing to do musically. Who told you to count off?
My accompanist.
Okay, so that's something we probably don't want to do,
Okay.
because especially as you're working with your accompanist, you develop that performance telepathy where you do it with your body, and she listens to you breathe, and you start to get that synergy of working together. Have you ever been to any of your teacher's concerts or anything?
I went to the pit with her for the ballet.
Wonderful.
For the Nutcracker.
Wonderful. Yeah, that's great. And so, did you notice that she was counting off during any of her rests or anything? No, okay. So, of course she wasn't. But that's not something you probably need to do at this point. So you play with a lot of confidence. Are you starting to work on your reeds yet?
Not yet, but I think I will this summer.
That's a very good thing. You should be adjusting your own reeds. Okay. And so, what was missing from that performance? I mean, if you were to think about how you just played, was there, because there all the things you had, there were so many great things that you did, like your confidence and your nice big sound and...
Dynamic.
Oh yeah, you nailed it. I didn't hear a single one.
Yeah.
A single one. So, do you ever work on long tones?
Yes.
Oh, very good. And I bet your teacher tells you this too, right? Mm-hmm. So, why don't we play from here? How many dynamic differences are there between piano and mezzo forte?
Well, it's a piano and there's mezzo forte.
Right. Okay, so we're going to say piano, mezzo, piano. We're going to say there's at least one whole section between piano, mezzo, forte. So that's a pretty big leap, right? So can we hear your piano where you kind of whisper? So you're going to kind of round you got such nice lips. You're going to kind of round those a little more. So let's hear you play right here, kind of whisper at us. Oh, and is that tongue or slip?
Tongue.
Oh, okay. It matters, doesn't it? Play it right from here. You're still piano.
Okay.
Next. Very nice. Now see that was nice. Let's play this F sharp again at piano. And let's hear this at mezzo forte. Maybe a little more projection. So why did you decide to sit it today?
Oh, I just thought we had to.
Oh, okay. No, and that's something you probably should have worked over. Did you ever do any solo ensemble playthroughs for your teacher?
Yes.
Okay. Were you seated when you
I
did
was
that?
standing.
Oh, I wonder if that told you something.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we can perform a little better when we stand. Do you ever practice standing up at home? Okay. Yeah, there's no reason for you to pull the chair. You know, the chair was there because the soonists were here. I bet that's what it was. Those bassoonists, they left their chair here, so you decided to sit down. That makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Okay.
Sure.
That's all right, not your fault. I would like to hear this because I want to hear are the components I want to look for. I want to hear you starting at forte, and then we have this mezzo piano, and then what happens? Crescendo, crescendo, and then what about this ritardando? You do, and you're going to cue that to your accompanist. You're not going to count it, you're going to cue it. Be da 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 dee with a cutoff. Dee dee. And you could even take an extra little bit there. That would be totally acceptable within this time period with this composer. Okay, do you want to try that?
Okay,
I'll stand right here and help you. And would your accompanist like to play with you? That would be great. So we're going to start at 40. And she's going to cue you for a ritardando before 48. And I want you to project to the audience, because we've got a musician sitting right there, and she really knows her stuff. I want her to be able to know what the dynamics are from how you play. Okay, it's a challenge. Okay, 40. Let's work that right from here. I want you to slow that down and how you're going to do that. Have you ever worked on cueing? This oboe is pretty cold.
Are you looking at the crack?
Yeah, I'm looking at the crack.
It's just been recently repaired.
So I guess that's just a surface crack, huh?
It's just been recently repaired by the guy in Beaverton.
Yamahas. So we always want to make sure that's warm, like body temperature before we blow through it. What's our body temperature?
No heat.
Yeah, so how does this feel on the outside? It's kind of chilly, yeah. So if we blow our 97-degree air through a horn that's kind of cold on the outside, what's going on? Because it's a wooden, is this a wooden, or is it one of those fake ones? Sometimes they get those fake plastic rings that are so real. It's like, where is this waterfall? No, I think it's wooden. So if we blow that hot air through the inside of the horn while the outside is still cold, over time, it can lead to a crack. And so always before we start, we've got this responsibility. We're just very close with our oboes. And even in bands sometimes, if they're hurrying you, it's just, gotta wait for that to be warm. And don't feel bad about the cracks. It happens. All oboes, well, I shouldn't say all, but the majority of oboes crack no matter how well you take care of it. And Yamahas are a little more prone to it, I think, in my opinion, but that's all right.
I've heard that.
So you want to go, but still, it's not a Jupiter. I mean, there are worse horns out there. Don't worry about it. So what we do, it's with our body. So bum, body, ya, da, dee. Exhale. Bum. And when you play this, you're whispering because you know what? It's an echo. It's like a memory of what happened before, right? Because it's the softest in this section, okay? So just by yourself, play it right from here. So I want to see that ritardando. So feel free. This is your cueing instrument. Bum, bum. Okay, you can do that. You don't have to be statues. Do it. Oh, busted. So busted. Okay. But it's okay during your comments. Get right from here. You're fine. Yeah, absolutely. So. Right? You can move a little bit. Anyway, that's just something you can work on. And work in front of a mirror. I still work on cues. Because we have to cue. Sometimes I'm playing in a quintet, and there is no conductor doing this right, and you have to be responsible for that. Here our represents the toughness, and we want her to read lines, but she doesn't all the time. So we do that, and it looks really nice from the audience. How long have you been playing the oboe, did you say?
Since August.
Oh, a real short time. So you said you're in 7th grade, but you've only been playing since August?
Thank you.
You are rocking it.
Thank you.
Really well done. So I asked you if you did solo and ensemble before. Was that a different instrument then?
Well, I've actually never done solo ensemble ever before.
Didn't she say she? No, she said she never. Oh, okay. I tell you. Okay, I just heard you differently here. So this was your first solo ensemble experience. Okay. Really so impressive.
Thank you.
Yeah, you should go celebrate. You're going to be doing really, really great things.
Thank you.
Yeah. And did you choose the piece? I really like it. It's from that gray book, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so. Or no, well, my teacher, she has this oboe solos book. And
Yeah,
we
it's
were
the
looking through
gray
it.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this was a really nice choice for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, well done. Yeah.
And thank you to the judge. Judge, thank you very much. That was
I'll
great.
take that. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I need that too.
I think the parental units could learn something about how to conduct themselves here as well.
You know what happened? Even though I put a sign on the door that said, turn them off.